It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Prime Time.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Great to have you with us in this primetime battle. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Under the lights, we'll be putting in the spotlight the running backs. These are two teams, Greg, with backs who can tote it and carry it and make guys miss. But they're going to give us a fun old-school game on the ground here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, Mike, because, I mean, how many of these games have you and I done where we start out saying, all right, the quarterbacks, the wide receiver, these two electric passing games, that's how these offenses are built. But now we have a little bit of a throwback, and for two teams that unapologetically say, we are going to run our offense through the running back position, we don't see that so often anymore. So for two guys like us that understand and appreciate the legacy and the history of this game, I think it's kind of fun.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They put Wilson in motion. Carr now on 2nd down. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll go play action with Carr.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Into the hands of Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll work now on second and 4. They put Wilson in motion. Now, second down throw from Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season quarterback, but Greg just his second as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
Love to throw to get started. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
Two minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
They'll run with Jacobs. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Carr working out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Carr. open. Downfield, it's Johnson. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board just before halftime. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so he'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
Willie Gay off the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Cedric Wilson back to receive. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On first down, Carr. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
He'll get that one to Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Saints first down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie. And the Packers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
In motion, Reed. They'll go play action with Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down, might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. This is 1st and 10. Valdez-Scantling on the move. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Slot receiver headed right. Carr now on second down. A throw left side taken in by Wilson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. 2nd down, Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's 1st down. Carr to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back is Carr. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he's going to be taken down. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Now, 1st and goal. Carr. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Here's Carr. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.